Welcome to Mountains to Sea Overland. A lot of people search YouTube for Cape Lookout videos. They are planning a trip and they just want to see what kind of setups do people use to come out to the island. Well, this weekend we have about 10 different trucks, and about half of them or more are set up specifically for Cape Lookout. These guys have been coming out for a while and they are excited to be here. Plus, we have one very special truck that I am really excited to show you guys. Stay tuned, it's going to be cool. For our first Cape Lookout rig, this is Cody, and he has a beautiful 4th gen 4Runner. Now this 4Runner is fully outfitted, kind of a classic build with the Bilstein 5100s, Toy-Tech springs. He's got the SVC upper control arms, the 4x4 Labs bumper. Just beautiful build out for the 4Runner. But what I really like about this setup is that Cody is sleeping in a ground tent, and he has a setup that that does that really well. Cody, you've got the box up top.
Yep.
And then who makes the tent?
The tent is a Gazelle hub tent. It's an instant tent, so it all pops up. Usually looking, once you get it down about 30 seconds, you can have the tent standing, a couple more for the rain fly. The bottom actually rips out, so all the sand in the bottom, once I get home, I can just rip it out.
Nice.
And it all dumps out instead of having to really go through a lot of cleaning.
That's perfect.
So it works really well.
And then when you pack that up, it packs pretty big, but you've got the...
It does. You're looking at about 4.5 feet roughly broken down. I got the box up top to accommodate that, as well as the chairs and everything. It gets sandy, keeps it out of the vehicle, and keeps everything a little bit cleaner.
Yeah. So one of my favorite things about this truck is the drawer system. He did a beautiful job of building this all out himself, and you can see he's got the stove, he's got tons of storage. This thing comes down and then pops back up again. Ah, love it. And then he's got the storage bin here, more storage there. Cody, you were saying this was your favorite feature for Cape Lookout, and why is that?
It does a lot. It's very good at organization and keeping things off the ground are the two big things. Just being able to have a spot for everything, keeps the truck cleaner. Yeah, and I'm not totally searching for stuff all the time. Saves a lot of time. Just makes things more efficient.
Yeah. There's no picnic tables out here at Cape Lookout, so if you need workspace for a stove or anything like that, you need to bring it. And a lot of times it's in the form of a drawer system like this. All right, folks, that's it for this system. We'll move on to the next one. This second build I love because what we have here is a trailer that is completely self-contained for camping. The trailer that I built is more of a truck bed. Throw stuff in there, but it doesn't have anything else that you need. This one has a battery system, it has a water system, it has the kitchen, it has the awning, the tent. If you have a pickup truck and you don't want to do much to it, but you still want to get out here to camp, this is the way to go right here. Jarrett built this rig this past summer, and this is your first time out to Cape Lookout with it, right?
Yeah.
And it pulled great. You got through that deep stuff over there? No problem.
No problem. A little squirrely because it didn't track right behind the truck, but not bad.
Yeah.
So basically, long and short of it, we came down here in April. I loved it. First trip down, me and my brother, and on the way home, kind of figured out what I was going to do.
But yeah, you added the frame, you bought an axle that matched.
Ground up build basically, other than the boxes, the rack built, and then do my awning and a tent on top. Built the slide out kitchen.
Let's see the kitchen. Can you open that drawer?
Sure. Just a basic drawer. Got a little storage back here also. That stows away and you're good to go.
Nice.
Also,
and he's got the secondary battery.
Yep.
With
deep cycle battery. That's my main on, and there's my water pump.
And how big a tank is that?
27 gallons. And
so the tank is down in the enclosure there. Yep.
It's enclosed.
And the battery is in there as well.
And the water tank. It's all kind of contained in that one area.
Yep.
Hot water heater. Just your basic on-demand hot water camp heater.
I love the propane tank just fixed there.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And it doesn't, that water heater uses very little, so it works out great. Basic lights on both sides. My rear backup lights, I hardwired them. And then you got your groovy LEDs up in the awning.
So this is an ARB 2500?
It's the 8-footer.
The 8-foot?
I can't remember the name on it actually. I really like the awning. The awning's probably my most definitely favorite part. But
and then up top is a Smitty built 72-inch, the XL Overlander.
The XL. And I have the Annex, but I just didn't choose to put it on.
And then the cool thing is he still has the truck bed type space back here where he can throw his cooler, he can throw a box of other stuff. It's a bait cooler. Just a good catch-all space, because there's always more than you think when you're coming on one of these trips.
And I built this, I mean, we named it the Sand Flea. So this is made for kids.
Love it.
Basically. And we'll do some some fire roads and stuff, but we're not going to get crazy with the off-roading on it.
Yeah.
At this point. No.
Cool, man. Nice work.
I enjoy doing it. I can't wait to do another one.
Yep.
So,
cool.
If I do build another one, this one will be for sale. So.
There you go. It could be yours.
Thanks a lot.
All right, man. Thanks for sharing. Great example of a rig that's basically been built for Cape Lookout. This is Hairless Nellie. He's been coming out to the island for 4 or 5 years. Yeah. And every time he comes out, there's something new. And it's pretty much tailor-made for this island. So Harold has this rack. It's full height, right, for the truck. Where'd you get that? Who makes that rack? Voodoo. And then you made this water system.
I did.
Pretty nice.
7.5 gallons, 4-inch pipe.
He also has a box system underneath that slides out, and you can see it's a full kitchen setup. And how many iterations? This is actually different than the last time I saw it.
Yeah, this is went through a transformation twice, and then this year I added the trays, cut the trays in.
Yep.
So.
Last year he put the Tapui up top, and he's got the Annex on the bottom. And I'll tell you what, we've been coming out here with rooftop tents for a while now, and they do fantastic. Even in high wind, these things, they're just structurally really strong, and they're completely waterproof. They're comfortable. Yeah.
Very comfortable.
You said it was the best night's sleep you got.
Yeah,
in these rooftop tents.
And then I would wash your hands forever. I would reach in here, undo the bolt, and swing out.
All right, so what's the one thing that you would do to this truck that could make it a little better for Cape Lookout?
I think I probably would add the awning, retractable awning off either the side, maybe here with above the water tube, and extend it out that direction, or get a smaller one that's not as wide that would come right off the back and be able to extend it out in case it was cooking or if it was raining.
Yep.
Something to give it shelter.
And then what's your favorite part about this build for Cape Lookout?
Oh, this go around, my most exciting thing I was looking forward to was the 5-gallon porta potty bucket. and the stand-up urinal.
Is that this?
No, I have my own in my annex.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that
Just
is.
because it says this is Firehouse Subs pickle bucket. Do not eat the pickles out of that bucket.
Oh man,
quarantine.
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
and the stand-up urinal is it's an add-on feature that not many Pui tent owners probably have.
Stand up. So I assume you don't have the floor.
I do have the floor.
Oh, you
but
do
it's
have the
piped
floor.
out. It's got outdoor
Okay.
plumbing. It's plumbed outdoors.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I tested it out last night around 3 o'clock in the morning when nature called. I had to go outside, get my feet all sandy, and brush them off when you're half asleep. Try to go back to sleep. Just go down to the annex. Go down, you just stand up urinal, go right back to sleep.
I like it.
Yeah, sweet.
Sweet. That's a new one. Finally, you guys get to see a close-up of this black Jeep Cherokee. Carl has been on almost every one of my trips. You guys have seen him on the trail, out at Gorges, out at Mustard Ground, and almost every one of these Cape Lookout trips. And like these other guys, every time we come out, he's tinkering with his build. He's doing a little bit here, doing a little bit there, and really perfecting this setup for Cape Lookout. Carl, can you show us your kitchen?
Sure. So it's a basic design, kind of simple, but it works. I've got this pull-out drawer which stores my stove, my propane tank for the stove, a few other utilities that I have. Of course, the beer cap opener.
Yes. And then you've got the fridge with the secondary battery, right?
Correct. Everything that I've got hooked up right now is on the auxiliary battery.
Nice.
And I've got a little control system over here. I can turn it on and off, plug it in, anything that I need to incorporate into the auxiliary battery. I've got the fuse box here, and I can just tie it there instead of running it all the way to the battery up front, which makes it convenient.
Nice.
I also have one underneath the radio up front, so if I need to tie something into the back.
And that's a GMRS, by the way.
Correct.
Yeah. And then up top, to complete the camping setup, he's got a Tepui. It's the Kukanam, and that thing stays on the truck 3 seasons out of the year. He's got the JCR off-road bumper with the swing out.
I like the profile of this mini built there. I just recently put in 2 backup LED lights, which I can control from the front panel, and because of the tint on the Jeep and just the tire carrier here, you can't really see out back.
Right.
So using those backup lights, and they're really bright, I can actually see backing up.
That's really good.
Running into something or somebody.
So Carl, what's your one thing that you really enjoy at Cape Lookout about this build?
It's just a simple build. I can actually sleep in the back if there's like a windstorm. I kind of move stuff over and I can sleep in this platform. Also can take my front seat out since I travel most of the time by myself, and I can put a sleeping bag there with a pad down there and be out of the elements.
we've been out here when there has been serious wind and a real storm, and being able to sleep in your vehicle, at least having that option, is really useful out here at Cape Lookout. Carl, thanks for showing us.
Thank you.
We've got a bunch of rooftop tents out here, but I don't want you to think that you need a rooftop tent to enjoy Cape Lookout. Ryan here, you actually lived in Alaska. No? Darn it. Ryan here lived close to Alaska. Ryan here, Ryan here has the perfect ground tent for Cape Lookout, and you've proven it. We've had some pretty bad weather out here. We've had other ground tents that were sopping wet in the morning after a good rain, but Ryan was clean and dry, and the tent, even in high wind, just did not move. What's this tent?
Cabela's Alaskan Guide, 6-person tent.
All right, Cabela's Alaskan Guide. And yours is a 6-person. You mentioned you might go down to a 4-person. Is that just preference, or you feel like it would be a little more stable?
It's too big.
It's too big. If you had your whole family, like if you had a family of 4 or 5, then the 6-person or maybe even the 8-person would be good. If it's just you and your son, then go with the 4-person. And it's totally worth it. I tell people all the time, if you're getting a ground tent for Cape Lookout, get the Alaskan Guide. It does great out here. Last truck I want to show you guys is really special. First of all, I want you to notice it does not have a rooftop tent. We've got the Oz tent here, and it has been great out here on the island. Really solid structure, completely waterproof. But notice the vehicle attached to it. Many of y'all might enjoy Expedition Overland, and my buddy actually bought Claycroft's Toyota Tacoma, the supercharged beast that has been up to Alaska and then down to Panama. This thing has been a lot of fun to have out on the island. It's been a lot of fun to see rolling around with the convoy. And if you want a full description, I'm not going to try to do that now. Link is in the description, and you can check out Clay's walk around of this truck. He pretty much left it completely as is, including the signatures on the headboard above the driver's seat, and Clay signed it himself. I was so excited to see this truck. I've enjoyed the Expedition Overland channel. I've enjoyed seeing Clay and the guys take these trucks around the world, and it was unreal to be able to put my hands on this and actually see some of the work and see the detail. And these trucks really are as beautiful as they show on the channel. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope this has been a useful video to see how a lot of people have set up a lot of different trucks, a lot of different setups, but they are enjoying the weekend out here at Cape Lookout. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and stay tuned because a lot of cool stuff is coming your way.